Welcome to the Pot.live Insider. I am your host, Luke Rowan, and I will be your guide as we dig in together and learn about what's going on in the cannabis industry. We are going to have some fun here as we learn about the business of cannabis, the science, the culture, where it has come from, and where it's going. I'm going to wade out into the waters and scoop up bucketfuls of information and bring it back here to break it down with you and take you along with me as I learn. If you want bite-sized information about cannabis on a variety of topics so you can impress your coworkers or the stranger sitting a bit too close to you on the bus, then the Pot.live Insider episodes are for you. Let's get this thing started. Let's go inside.
Check out the new MJ.com. Connecting the culture, silencing the stigma. The only destination online where you can educate, locate, entertain, and shop. You have VIP memberships. You've got a full shop and marketplace. Industry Insider gives you all original content to our blog. All the best articles from thought leaders around the world. You've got medical information, the ability to get your medical marijuana card. You've got delivery. You've got all the digital media content you would need. You've got brand partners, business solutions, locate your dispensaries, find info on any strain you can imagine, play games with our 420 trivia game, download the free app, check out MJ.com.
Welcome to the Pot.live Insider. I am Luke Rowan. I am your host, and I am taking you inside on diet cannabis. Olfaction researchers and terpene chemists have always known about the incredible power of terpenes, but few other people understood that terpenes were more powerful than many pharmacological compounds, including cannabinoids and even THC. And this was very aptly demonstrated in a journal article that will be posted in the show notes. So in this journal article, again, the link will be in the show notes, it highlights the power of terpenes. Now, granted, this article contains some heavy psychopharmacological and neurochemistry in it, so not everyone is going to want to dig into that fine print. But to help you out with that, let's break it down a bit. So basically, the article points out that marijuana works due to its ability to turn on endocannabinoid receptors, especially EC1 receptors in the brain. That is a known fact. Another well-known proven fact is that hunger and satiety, or feeling full, is controlled primarily in one part of the limbic system in the brain called the hypothalamus. In a very general sense, when the lateral hypothalamus is excited, people get very, very hungry due to the presence of receptors which cause hunger. And when the ventromedial hypothalamus, which is sitting next door, is excited, satiety occurs. The hunger disappears due to the presence of receptors which cause us to feel full. When you ingest certain strains of marijuana, especially through smoking or vaping, a very interesting thing happens. Since both areas of the hypothalamus contain endocannabinoid receptors, when CB1 receptors grab the THC and certain groups of related terpenes, they cause profound hunger to occur, regardless of whether the receptors that are activated are in the lateral or ventromedial areas of the hypothalamus. Here's where it gets interesting. When you introduce a CB1 antagonist, i.e. a terpene, that is known to activate receptors in the ventromedial hypothalamus, something startling happens. Rather than hunger growing, it disappears. And the information contained in that article shows kind of what is happening. So when THC directly into the lateral hypothalamus, you get hunger. Put THC directly into the ventromedial hypothalamus, you get hunger. When you put THC directly into the lateral hypothalamus with CB1 antagonist, which is scent, you get hunger. But when THC directly into the ventromedial hypothalamus with CB1 antagonist equals satiety, so hunger disappears. So the study shows that the ventral medial hypothalamus will override the lateral hypothalamus when both are stimulated by THC and a CB1 receptor antagonistic terpene odor. In other words, the correct appetite suppressing terpenes are so powerful for portion control and therefore weight loss that they can even override one of the strongest behavioral effects of THC, the munchies. What is true here for hunger and satiety is also true for pain modulation, mood effect, as well as most of the other known effects of cannabis. In other words, using the proper terpenes, we can turn on endocannabinoid receptors in one area, such as decreasing pain, while blocking another area, such as hunger. To break it down even further, if many cannabis strains cause you to get what is referred to as the munchies, all you need to ingest alongside of the cannabis, a simple terpene or terpene blend, which will totally change the effect into appetite suppression. Boom, you got diet cannabis. Similarly, using cannabis, whether marijuana or hemp-derived, the simple addition of various appropriate terpenes can dramatically increase the positive response delivered by the natural cannabis product in other areas like pain or anxiety. So all that to say, if you dive in and you get a little bit more information into the strains of cannabis and the terpenes and the effects, you can strategically create the effects that you want to have and therefore make the improvements in whatever area you are seeking them. This is big news. As usual, this information was harvested from MJ.com. The link for this article will be in the show notes so you can dive in further. I hope that you can get past some of the sciencey stuff on that, and we will talk to you next time on the Pot.live Insider. Pot.live is your destination online and on the app. You can download it right now. All of the digital media content you can handle: articles, videos, podcasts, comedy, education, lifestyle, everything at Pot.live.